So what does the letter B have to do with horse camping and trail riding? Stick around and find out. With our clinics and expos canceled across the world this year, we've decided to bring some clinics to you. So for the next few days, we're going to go through A to Xenophon, and each day we are going to have a different topic on trail riding and horse camping. I hope you enjoy it. Hi, I'm Robert. You may know me as a Trailmeister. During most years, I spend the summer trail riding and horse camping, from front country glamping to pack trips deep into wilderness areas. The rest of the year, I lead trail riding and horse camping clinics across the U.S. and even internationally, where I share my knowledge of trail riding and horse camping to help you escape the arena and enjoy the great outdoors. Before we get too much further, please remember to hit those like, share, and subscribe buttons. Ruger would really appreciate it. Today's segment is brought to you by the letter B, as well as Troxel helmets, B&W trailer hitches, and Scratch and All. Thank you very much for making this happen. The letter B. Today we're going to talk about knots, including the bowline. When we're around horses and mules, especially when we're camping, there's lots of ropes involved, from simply tying to the trailer to setting up a safe and effective camp. It's good to know a few basic knots. Yes, there's a lot of gadgets out there. And yes, they will all tell you that they will do everything, including make coffee. But if you believe that marketing hype, Ruger's got a bridge to sell you. Isn't that right? One of the most versatile knots that I know is the bowline, or the bowline if you're in Tennessee. It's rightly called the king of knots, and if you can remember a tree, a hole, and a rabbit, you can tie this knot. I use it most often for setting up a highline, but I've also used it to tying up for lunch. It's very versatile and really easy to tie. Let's visit it real quick.
The bowline. You have a tree, you have a rabbit, you have a rabbit hole. The rabbit comes out the hole, around the tree, back down the hole. And this is a slippery hitch version. Just tuck that in so nibbly mouths can't untie themselves. The bowline. You have the tree, you have the rabbit hole. The rabbit comes out the hole, around the tree, back down the hole. Easy peasy. The rabbit, the tree, the rabbit hole. The rabbit comes out the hole, around the tree, back down the hole. Tighten it up, put the loose end, and you have the bowline. You're all ready for a highline. Another knot that I use constantly around camp is the prusik loop. It's used by search and rescue professionals as well as mountaineers, and it is far, far superior to any gadget you've seen advertised.
I do a lot of camping with my horses. Most years I spend over 30 nights in wilderness areas away from the trailhead, corrals, and flush toilets. Horses are like toddlers and tend to wander if given the chance. I need some way to keep them out of trouble when we're not on the trail, and I found that for most of my trips, a highline is the best solution. Part of my highline kit is the prusik. It's become my go-to tool anytime I'm camping with my horses and mules. So let's check out this most excellent knot. It's easy to learn and even easier to use.
A prusik knot is considered a friction hitch, and it's commonly used any place where there is a need for a strong and secure loop that can slide when needed, but will also lock tight. Tying a prusik knot is really simple. Take a loop of cord and wrap that loop around the highline rope several times and then run it back through itself. Make sure that the turns lie snugly beside each other, or else the loop will slip, and that would be a bad thing.
By learning and using the prusik when you set up a highline, you'll save space and weight in your saddlebags, money in your wallet, and keep your horses nearby. I sleep real well when I use a prusik when I camp with horses, and I'm sure you will too. Here's a link to an instructional video for more in-depth instructions. Next up, herd on the trail.
Well, after watching the BOWLINE and the Prusik, I hope you're a little more confident in your abilities, and I hope you want to learn more. Now's a great time while we're in lockdown to really refine those skills to make for a great camp trip coming up this summer. For more info on trail riding and horse camping, visit trailmeister.com. We've got lots more tips, videos on trail riding and camping, as well as we're the largest source of horse trails and camps in the world. It's got all the information that you want to know before you load the trailer. So give us a visit. Thanks so much. And please don't forget to hit that like and share button. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow we're going to visit the letter C.